So Wuthering Waves is coming out in about 2 weeks, roughly around there. Right now, I want to try to get as much information as possible so that my account becomes the greatest account you've ever seen. So why not learn from the best and listen to Lol Shinya, who talks about a lot of Wuthering Waves. And yeah, maybe if you watch till the end of this video, maybe you learn something new as well. So let's get to it.
Greetings, Rovers. The question I've been asked most over on my Discord and in the comments is, should I be re-rolling my account? How do I re-roll? What's the best way to re-roll? Today I'm going to cover each of these topics so you can get your ideal account in Wuthering Waves on May 22nd. As always,
I don't think it's kind of important to reroll now since we don't really have any clear information on what the characters does. We do have a little bit of information, but I mean, like, generally, like, you just want to have... I feel like Wuthering Waves is a game that is like, no matter what character you pick or what character you get, it's mostly depending on how skillful you are. Sure, there's probably some characters that are like, oh, just do one button or two buttons and then you just beat the game. But I think most of the characters are like, you have to be a little bit skillful into it.
I know you guys are getting tired of hearing this. This information is based on the closed beta test and is subject to change. I'll be doing a 24-hour stream of Wuthering Waves on May 22nd when the game launches over on my Twitch.
Hey, honestly, I would do too. I'm probably gonna do one. I'm not sure, to be honest. Well, the 22nd, yeah, I could possibly do one.
If you guys came by and said hello. Some of you may be asking, what exactly is rerolling? Rerolling is the concept of making a new account when you do not receive the specific resonator or weapons in-game from the various banners. For instance, if you're looking for a juiced account where you are able to receive a 5-star from the normal banner, and then you still have your 5-star selector on the guaranteed welcome banner, you could theoretically start your account off with 2 5-stars if you're lucky enough. Or, if you are targeting a specific 4-star unit and do not receive them with your initial pulls, then you would have already have accounts in the wings ready to go, so you can do the pulls all over again and target your specific characters or weapons.
Yeah, but you have to remember, I think the problem with re-rolling accounts, especially like gacha games, they usually never give you the pulls until like you're level 4 or something. I think in Genshin it was level 5. You had to go through Paimon talking, you had to go through defeating the dragon, talking to Kaya, and then you had to do a couple more missions, and then you had to talk to Lisa, and then you could be able to do it. Unless Wuthering Waves gives you immediately access to wishing, I hate re-rolling unless it's really bad. Unless my account is so bad, then I'll re-roll.
Weapons. One of the bigger questions I've been asked is, should I even be re-rolling? Is it worth it? It really depends on what you're looking for out of the game. If you are going to be on the more casual end, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Just play the game where it lands. You'll have many more opportunities to get characters down the line, but if you're going to be a sweaty tryhard, go for it.
I feel like it's just like a lot of time into polling, like re-rolling accounts. And I think the only point of you re-rolling is that unless you really want this one character, like I want the dude character, the only guy character in the roster. I forgot his name. If I don't get him, I don't mind. But if I get someone trash like the red hair girl, I'm probably gonna re-roll. If it's someone so bad that I can't play the game, then I'll probably reroll. If it's just like, meh, I could go with this girl or I could go with this dude, I'm not gonna reroll.
Well, again, I don't recommend doing it. I see the appeal in attempting to squeeze every last ounce of power out of your account. Most people stick with...
Yeah, but it's also it's mostly artifacts that determines if your account is good, not the characters. I mean, sometimes it does, but mostly it's just the artifacts.
One account during their tenure playing. And if you want it to be absolutely perfect, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. Just play the game how you want to play it. Alright, so now that we're getting more into the meat and potatoes, one majorly important thing to note is that the pre-registration rewards are not guaranteed to be given to all accounts on release. While we can speculate and assume that Kuro would give all rewards to all players regardless of their pre-registration status, I highly recommend it, even if you have a 1% chance wanting to reroll your account, that you have a few accounts ready for pre-registration.
Yeah, I have 4 accounts. I'm not gonna re-roll them. I just have them because I really want the 30 million. But yeah, that's. I mean, I definitely could re-roll and definitely 4 accounts. And honestly, I'm hoping to just stick with one because I'm not feeling like doing the whole over again.
Worth taking advantage of the Echo event for some additional asteroid down the line. This is majorly important as the pre-registration rewards will be immediately delivered via the in-game mail when you log into the game for the first time. That alone will secure you 21 pulls. This may arguably be the most important and efficient way to do resets. Gather the pre-registration rewards, play until you can pull on the gacha, and then reset. Nobody has clear data yet on the most efficient route.
Yeah, but that's too much. Imagine taking 45 minutes on just one account and then you just like, I don't like that. And then you spend another 45 minutes. I would lose my mind if I don't get the character. Like if I don't get the character by the second time, it's just destined. You know, it's just how it is, dude.
The amount of time it takes to get to the point in the game where you could actually start doing your pulls, nobody knows exactly for sure how long it's going to take, but preliminary numbers are suggesting it takes anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how fast you are and how good at you are at doing the tutorial. If you do end up sticking with an account
I
past
think it's this dude who I want. It's either this dude or the guy below him.
registration rewards, the most efficient way to gather additional pulls
That is so pretty.
would be world exploration. As soon as you're able to begin exploring the world, you should be.
I hope they make it easy to explore. Like, I hope they just say, oh, okay, there's like 30 chests in this area. Good luck finding them, you know? That's what I hope. If it's like Genshin where it's like, oh, you're 96%, and then you just like, dude, I need 4 more percent, but you're not telling me where, I'll lose my mind. That was the most painful thing I had to go through in Genshin.
Focusing on doing this if you're planning on resetting your accounts, that is. Doing so gives you a major bump in the amount of easy early game pulls you will want to do, and might be the most efficient for time. It remains to be seen.
Puzzles look so easy. I was hoping some hard puzzles.
World explorations such as chest, sealies, resonance beacons, nexuses, and puzzles, there is roughly 5,500 asteroid in the world to be obtained. There's more than likely more, as it's all we have calculated currently at the moment with everything that we've found. And based on preliminary numbers, there's a lot more that we haven't found yet, and a lot more that's probably going to be added on release from the beta test. If you were to complete mostly everything in the world for exploration, this will give you an access to additional 34 pulls. While you are out exploring, you will find floating, glowing yellow boxes called resonance caskets.
Yeah, but imagine like you do the pre-registration, you do all the adventure to gather enough for 1 5-star. You just don't get the character. You spent like 4 hours doing all that, and then you just don't get the 5-star you want, and then you have to do it all over again. That's some guts right there.
Finding and turning in all of the resonance caskets will award you with 650 asteroid and 4 raw pulls for a total of 8 pulls. If you go the route of
all caskets for 8 pulls, that's
looting chests and doing puzzles,
that's nuts.
A ton of XP for the battle pass at this point, which will provide you with another 3 to 4 pulls. Speaking of the battle pass, did you know I'm doing a giveaway? That's right, I'm going to be giving away 10 premium battle passes to 10 lucky winners over on my Discord prior to Wuthering Wave's launch. Pop on over and say hi to be notified when the giveaway happens. The link to my Discord will be in the description below. While on the topic of exploration rewards from the Pioneers Guild will net another 550 asteroid, which is another 3.5 pulls. As you're exploring, you will also be collecting Union level, or account XP level, during this time. There will be an event called the Awakening Journey running, which upon reaching level 15, which should be doable within a few hours, will grant you 10 normal pulls and 600 asteroid, for a total of 13.7 pulls.
What's the maximum level you could get?
The pack will give you 2 more standard pulls at level 10 and 3 more at level 20. Any levels past this wouldn't be worth an account reroll due to the significant amount of time invested. It's hard to say exactly how much more asteroid you'd receive beyond that, but for the sake of argument and discussion, let's say you got an additional 1,000 through achievements, the databank, killing monster rewards, etc. Kuro is absolutely throwing asteroid
Whoa,
dollars
spoilers.
various things within the game. With all the odd numbers of asteroid we got before, let's call this a fair 7 additional pulls. Doing everything that I've just mentioned leaves you just shy of about 100 pulls.
Are you serious? Whoa, hold on. That's it? Doing all that just for 1 5-star? Bro, there's no way. No shot that's gonna happen. No shot I'm gonna reroll. Oh, this is the guy I was talking about, Mirage Hunter. I can get. Oh, I think I called him by the wrong name. Calicoro? Calchoro? I don't know. Calcoro. That's who I want. I'm willing to take him, and then that's pretty much it. I think, dude, I never pull for guy characters, but he's pretty cool.
And a handful of 4-star units. Take note, though, that doing everything that I've just listed will take quite a bit of time. At least 5 to 6 hours if I had to guess, so plan accordingly. You should keep using your pulls every 10 pull. That way you can get to analyze your situation to see if you want to keep going with that account or start.
But honestly, if you roll, let's say you get to 20 free pulls. If you roll and the 4 stars ain't good, you might as well just restart and then do it again. And if the 4 star is good, the one that you wanted, keep that account. Like doing all this just for a 5-star just to reroll, there's no point. This is a skill-based game. Well, yeah, I would say this is a more skill-based game than other gacha games. So, I mean, if you get a healer, which would suck, I would probably reroll. But if you get like a DPS, dude, just go with it, man. There's no point.
The reset process. If you didn't get your specific team or character that you're looking for, time to open up that new account and do it all over again.
Or spend money. Just kidding. Don't do that.
The sheer amount of time commitment, that's why I recommend, assuming we get the pre-registration rewards fairly quickly, you just stick with the standard 20 pulls in the pre-registration accounts, and just pray to whatever god you believe in that you get the characters you want early on. There's only a 0.8% chance of pulling a 5-star on standard pulls.
What the hell?
With 20 chances.
This is such major spoilers, bro.
But it might be the most time efficient at the end of the day. Assuming my math is right, and I'm really no mathematician, that gives you about a 1.58% chance of hitting a 5-star within your first 20 pulls. The odds aren't looking good for you. In tomorrow's video, I will go over my personal reroll tier list guide on which 4 and 5 stars you're going to want.
Dude, honestly, I think all of them are pretty decent. I mean, some of the 4 stars I'm never gonna use, but like this guy right here, I'm never gonna use him. I'm not gonna use her. I can't see the rest, but yeah, these 2 I'm guaranteed not gonna use. Sorry, these 2.
We'll be discussing every character available on launch, specific teams that will be good to reroll for, and more. Once that video is uploaded, I'll update the title of this video and drop the link down below. I sincerely appreciate all of the feedback and love that you guys have given me over the past few weeks. It means the absolute world to me. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and a comment.
Man, that's pretty cool. I'm excited to do the Wuthering Waves, man. I can't wait. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.